Hello, my dear warriors. This is your Captain Shreyas, and you have assembled over here to know each and every detail regarding this CUET examination, which is the Common University Entrance Test. And some of you might be little bit aware of it. So I'm going to give you some really amazing, interesting things which is going to help you for your preparation. And if you do not know much about CUET, then this session is even more important for you. So let's get straight to the point and let's get to know all the important details, strategies, what is the pattern like, what are the different colleges like, what are the different courses like, and what are the resources that you can use. So I am Captain Shreyas. I have been teaching physics for a very long time and producing amazing results, sending students to their dream colleges. And this year, I aim to do the same thing. I want to make your journey for 2024 really smooth. So starting with what exactly is CUET and why should you give the CUET examination in 2024? So first of all, there are 300 plus universities which are coming under this common entrance test. And there are lots and lots of branches and really amazing courses which you can definitely consider. And it often happens that many students don't really get their desired branch because of so many reasons and you don't want to take a drop. So if you are such a person who is scared about the result, be it JEE, be it Neet or any such entrance exam, and you feel that you want a backup, you want to do something in life and you want to do a good course, right? So this exam is definitely for you, and you will see why the courses are really amazing and the colleges too are very well renowned. And the best thing about CUET is that it tests lots and lots of different things. It's not just your core subjects, but it also tests your language, your mental ability, critical thinking, and all those things. And not just that, the cutoff and other things, that battle will end because you will see it's a centralized process and you do not have to go through all the hassles of applying through each and every website for each and every college separately. So it's a common test for these universities. Long time back, each universities used to have their own process and own registration. Hundreds of rupees used to be waste just for these application processes. Now it's just one exam and it's a centralized systematic way of getting into these colleges. And the courses are also mind-blowing, or be it engineering, be it medical, be it pure science. You will see there is always something which is in store for all of you. So that is that equal opportunity which is given to all the students. And this exam obviously is conducted by NTA. NTA conducts JEE, Neet and all these examinations. So it's a proper government body. It's not a private examination. It's a proper government examination, right? So by National Testing Agency, NTA is going to conduct this, and you will get admission to many central as well as state, right, universities. So many universities are being funded and being controlled by the central government, and some universities by the state government. All these universities have this particular common entrance test. Now what has happened is many more colleges are falling in line and they have also started accepting CUET scores. So you should check your nearest college in town whether they accept JEE, Neet or CUET scores. So that will help you better understand which entrance test you might even need for those particular colleges. Next important thing is regarding the eligibility criteria, and this is by far the best. See, the good thing is if you are a 12th pass student with just 45% marks, you are eligible to qualify and get through these colleges. Number two is that there is no age limit, upper age limit. So as long as you are 12th pass and you have 45%, even if you are 25, 20, 40 years old, you can still write this entrance test. So that's a really good thing. It's not like I'm a second year drop, I'm a third year drop, can I write this or not? So there is no such problem at all. And even the current students who are going to appear for 2024, they too can write this examination. I hope this is very clear. Another thing is that till 2022, all these universities used to have different entrance tests, and students used to always get confused regarding which university has what cutoff. Some universities will take board marks, some will take JEE marks, some will take some other marks. They will have their own tests. So now you don't have to break your head. You just write CUET End of story. Automatically centralized admission process happens just like it happens in your NEET or JEE, right? So let us also see other reasons why you should give CUET exam, and we'll slowly come towards the strategy and the exam point of view. Now, when we talk about the scope of the CUET, you will see there are many things that CUET basically offers. So the courses which are offered by CUET entrance tests in all these universities are basically for bachelors in technology, for BSc, for B Pharma, and so much more. I can show you the list of universities to start with. Look at this: University of Allahabad, Central University of Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry University, Babasaheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Central University of Jharkhand, Assam, New Delhi, Hyderabad, Lucknow, Varanasi, Aligarh, Silchar. You can see Kerala. Everywhere these universities are there, funded by state or by the central. You can see there is a huge list of these colleges. Okay, it is really huge. The best thing to do to get the entire list of the colleges is if you go to the actual website of CUET, there is home, information bulletin, and all of that. Go to this universities tab. You can see the entire list of universities. It is huge, guys. I mean, it would be really stupid to not give this examination and not considering this as a backup. Okay, so please be smart in this. Make sure you are writing this particular examination. You can see this is one big reason why you should be giving this particular examination. So many universities, there will be 100% some university or the other near your hometown or where you are staying right now. All right, then talking about the courses, like I was saying, right? So there is BTech, there is BSc, there is BA, there is BBA, there is BCA, there is BSc Agriculture, there is B Pharma, so much. So I'm 100% sure many of you might be, okay with exploring different branches, and in fact, you should not go with the herd, or just because everybody is going to do something does not mean you also do the same thing. Understand, each field has scope. So a lot of students ask me, sir, is there scope in B Pharma? Is there scope in BSc? Yes, there is. Just because there is a lot of demand in one particular branch, just because of that, if you rush, then you are just crowding that space. And if you're not good in that subject, then you might not do justice to it. You might not get a good package or placement, or not even be happy with life just because you went with the flow. Instead, do what you like, do what your interests are, and it's always better to, follow your heart, and that is only if you have done your homework. Like, okay, this branch has this scope, I need to do these things. So I love these things, I love these subjects, I want to do work in this. So accordingly, you decide your career path. So never you even think that whether this has scope or whether that has scope. That is a really absurd question. Okay, everything has scope in life. Now, just to give you some statistics. Okay, this is crazy. The number of students who registered for this examination is around 28 lakhs. The number of students who appeared, okay, this is close to 19 lakhs. The cities where it was conducted, almost close to 300. In fact, 23 were outside India. The maximum CUET applications were coming from Uttar Pradesh, then followed by Delhi, and then Bihar. Now I feel just because a lot of students are there in these particular states does not mean, oh, are these students only going to get these universities? Nothing like that. In fact, if you work hard, if you study, I'm pretty sure you should be deserving a seat in the universities close by you. So please do not neglect this exam. Then the number of universities or the universities which got the highest number of applicants were University of Delhi, which is very popular, then Banaras Hindu University, and then Allahabad University. They got many applicants, many students were interested in this because these are the top universities in our country. Okay, then how is the pattern going to look like? How is the exam going to look like? Now that you know, yes, so many people are serious. Maybe I am only not aware of this. So I think even I should give the exam. So if you are getting this thought, then you are on the right track. Okay. So now that you are convinced why you should be giving the exam, what is the exam going to look like? So there are 3 sections in this. You can think of paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. So section 1 is basically mainly language. Section 2 is mainly the core domains or the subjects. And the third one is the general test. 3 different papers, 3 different sections at different times. Now you have to opt for totally 6 subjects. Out of all these three, you have to opt for basically 6 subjects. Out of that, 2 languages should be there, and 3 domain subjects should be there, and 1 general test should be there. Like you can see, it is not going to test only one aspect of your knowledge. It is testing the language skills, it is testing your domain knowledge, it's also testing your general IQ and all that stuff. So that is a holistic way of judging a candidate. And universities like these, which are very renowned, they need that kind of approach, they need that kind of an entrance exam, so they know that a student is not just mature in one subject, but he or she has a good knowledge of, or a decent knowledge of, all these subjects. This is very, very crucial. That is what these universities aim for. Now, to talk more about these specific papers, talking about section 1, which is the language, you can choose between any of these languages. Most of you will definitely choose English, I'm pretty sure. You can also choose your regional language, right? And the syllabus for these things are mainly like reading comprehension, then verbal ability, how to arrange the different parts of that particular statements, then also choosing the correct word which will fill in the blank, synonyms and antonyms and vocabulary. Looking at all of this, I'm pretty sure you will be thinking, sir, okay, this is fine, but where do I practice the questions? Hold on for that. I'll be giving you the best resource. Then talking about section number 2, right, which is basically your domain subject. You will have like physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, engineering, graphics. You have so many things which you can choose from. And even not just science students, even other students can also apply for this. So please keep this in mind. You have like accountancy, you have agriculture, you have environmental studies, home science, performing arts, physical education. So out of these, remember that you will have to choose 3 domain subjects, 2 languages, 3 domain subjects. Okay, so this is how the selection goes while you are registering for the examination. Then in general test, the question paper will contain questions from all these things, like your general knowledge, basic current affairs, like general mental ability, okay, riddle questions, like even how questions are asked in Kaun Banega Crorepati, they are of very high level, but you can think of, the initial questions. So it is very, very simple. It's not IAS level, so don't get scared. Mental ability, reasoning questions, logical and analytical questions. So these are more like following a pattern, what will come next, or understanding a riddle or a quiz, those kind of things, all right? So all these things are going to be tested in the paper number 3, which is a general test, which is compulsory. Now, once this is done, now you should understand how many questions are there. In section 1, right, you have basically 50 questions. And you will get 45 minutes. Out of those 50 questions, you have to only attempt 40 questions in section number 1. Okay, is that clear? Section 1, which was mainly language. 40 questions you have to attempt out of 50 in 45 minutes. That means the questions are going to be very laddu types. Section 2, which is the core domain subjects like physics, chemistry, maths, bio, etc. Out of that, which you have to choose 3. So again, 40 questions you have to attempt out of 50. So you have options over there. You will have 45 minutes for that. Then if you talk about section number 3, which is general knowledge test, again 50 questions out of 60, and you will get 60 minutes for this. All right. So look at the exam time. Then look at the exam time and the exam pattern. So 5 marks for the correct, -1 for the wrong, and if you don't attempt, obviously 0. So there is negative marking, but this is crucial. Usually in JEE Neet it is 4 marks, here it is 5 marks, okay? And in case of bonus and all that, they have given the criteria how the questions will be awarded bonus marks. If everybody who attempted that particular question and multiple options are correct, then you will be awarded 5 marks for who have attempted those particular questions. If all the options are wrong, or if the question is dropped, then 5 marks are awarded as bonus to all those who have attempted it. So these are the bonus criteria that you should be basically aware of. Next, what are the exam timings I was saying? So the exam is expected to be held in these particular slots. One is from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, then 12:30 to 2 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock to 5:30. These are the slots in which the exam will be conducted. So it's a day-long examination. So be prepared for it biologically, mentally, physically, everything. Okay, so it's a 1-day whole examination. Now the registrations have already started. please, I hope that you are watching this video before 26th March, because that's when the registration window will close. Okay, so you have to fill it up by 11:50 a.m. PM, sorry. And the correction window is between 28th and 29th March, but do not expect many things will be allowed to correct. And the announcement of the examination and the city intimation slip and all those things will happen towards the April end. Okay, so they have put star mark because of election dates. It can go plus or minus here and there. So that will happen later on. Then admit card will come by May, right? Exam dates will be between 15th May and 31st May. There are few dates between them where I think 2 dates are there for the election between 15th and 31st. So except for those dates, expect the examination to be conducted. Okay, and given a choice of the dates, make sure you're not choosing an exam date close to the election. Leave 1 day gap before, 1 day gap after. Choose an exam date beyond that or much before that if given a choice. Then the answer key will be displayed after the exam is over, and you will be also getting the result close to the June 30th date. So they put star mark because of elections, and so many things might go plus or minus. Right, so this is your schedule. Then what about the application fee? For general category, it is 1,000 for up to 3 subjects. For every additional subject, you will have to pay 400. OBC, SC, ST, and general people outside India, the prices are 900, 800, and 4,500. Keep this in mind. Okay, if you choose additional subjects, then the best out of all of them will be chosen. Keep this in mind. Then talking about what is the scope for the students in engineering, there are more than 150 colleges which award courses in engineering. The fees for these colleges are anywhere between 1 lakh to 5 lakhs and above. Below 1 lakh, there are 7 colleges. Between 1 to 2 lakh, 2 colleges, 2 to 3 lakh fees, 64 colleges, 3 to 5 lakh fees, 54 colleges. If you see this price range, it is very, very affordable if you compare it with IITs and NITs. So these are the fees which are close to IIT and NIT fees. IIT and NIT fees are in this range only, 1 lakh, 2 lakh range only. Remember that. Okay. Now, it is also much better than other private universities which will charge anywhere between 4 lakh to 10 lakh per year. So, the things are much better considering that you will be getting the seat on merit over here. Okay, the top branches which kids choose is computer science, obviously. You also have electronics engineering. You also have communications engineering, electrical engineering, which are the top branches which are chosen by many students. Very few students also choose mechanical and civil engineering. Okay, all these applications happen through CUET. What are the best universities for engineering? Well, you have the Delhi University, that is the most famous one, and the top branches which are chosen are computer science, electronics, etc. Average median salary is close to 8 lakhs in DU. Then if you talk about Banaras Hindu University, it's got a very good ranking of top 10 in NRF, and yes, it's one of the oldest universities in our country, and many people choose food technology and dairy technology because this is one of the popular branches over here. Okay, it's famous for that as well. Then going on to Central University of Karnataka, you have in Kalburgi. The average course fee is around 4 to 5 lakh rupees. It's got a very normal rank, 150 to 200, but it's a much better university than choosing some random private college out there. Then you also have other colleges like MET Noida, right? It's got a decent ranking, like 31st in BTech courses, and the fees are between 9 to 10 lakh. Okay, so these are the different branches which are offered. If you look at Maulana Azad National Urdu University, again, it's got a okay rank, 150 to 200. Okay, the course fee is very less, 32,000, that's it. And one of the best popular branches is computer science. Then you also have APJ Abdul Kalam University in Kerala, right? And you have branches like biotech and agriculture, which are very popular in this particular college, right? Talking about medical students, or if you are interested in medical sciences, you have courses like B Pharma, D Pharma, Bachelors in Paramedical Sciences, BSc Medical Biotechnology, BSc in Cardiovascular Technology, BSc in Forensic Science, BSc in Nursing. These are the top courses which are chosen by medical aspirants. And if you are interested in that, if you have a PCMB or PCB student especially. So the best colleges are like Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, which is there in UP, right? D Pharma is very famous over there. Then Dr. Hari Gaur Vishwavidyalaya in MP, right? B Pharma is again very popular over there. Then you also have other colleges like Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya in Chhattisgarh, then JNU. All these are, top universities for medical aspirants. Now, please keep this in mind that if when you are applying to these colleges, the cutoffs will be different for different courses, and also remember it will be different for different categories. Also keep in mind that each university may also have their own requirement. Like some universities might say, see, if you are going to do B Pharma, you have to choose, biology as a subject. You cannot choose some other subjects and expect to do B Pharma. So check the requirements, make sure that you are selecting the right university and also selecting the right choice of the subjects, because if you do not choose the right choice of the subject, you might be denied entry. Like some colleges might say, we need to ensure that all students know English, so you will have to write the English speaking test. So accordingly, you'll have to choose that as a subject and clear it. So that is why choose, see and do your own research for the required universities, what subjects are required to enter these colleges. Now, what exactly you need to do from now? Now that you know the pattern, you know the basic colleges, you know the universities, you know why you need to give CUET. It's so popular, lakhs of students are writing it, right? It's a very good backup option, and best thing is it's centrally funded. What you need to do is there are CUET specific video lectures which are available, and I'll tell you where. Number two, there is a practice test which is available for all of you, along with a separate question bank based on the language, the domains, and the general aptitude, which is a huge collection of questions which are at the level of CUET. Not just that, they are also based out of the previous year questions which are asked in CUET. There is also a collection of questions of PYQs which will be given to you. Number three, there are books, e-books, which will be given to you as a resource, and these books will help you prepare exclusively for CUET entrance examination. And yes, there will be all India level mock tests which will be on the full syllabus, where you will get a good, competition analysis, and you will also understand which subject you need to work on, because you will have to write many mock tests, full syllabus type, before writing the actual examination, or else you will be caught completely off guard, you will be surprised. Another thing which is very important is your last minute revision. You learnt all the basic concepts, you have solved the questions, you have read the books, you have built up the speed by giving a lot of mock tests, and you understood your weak points, but you also need the last minute revision, videos and live classes. All of this with you need those CUET experts. So all of this is being offered in the Vedantu CUET crash course, my dear warriors, and the link is there in the description box right now of this particular video. The entire syllabus with part tests, full syllabus tests, score improvement strategies, and chapter wise assignments and tests. Question bank is given. Unlimited doubt solving facility is given to you for all the subjects, all the sections, also section 1, section 2, section 3. You can also give those all India mock tests to compare your all India ranks and do a detailed analysis. You will get notes as well as study material for your CUET preparation. So all these things in the CUET crash course, and the best part is the course which was priced close to 4,000 is now just available for 999 rupees. That's very dirt cheap, I would say, with live classes, with the recordings and notes. And yes, during the class and after the class, doubt solving, assignments, test series, PYQs, discussions, revision, everything for 999 rupees, considering this is one very interesting, important exam with so many subjects to be offered, and all these things are just there for 999 rupees together. That's a bundle. So where do you basically find this course, and what is the timetable going to look like? Well, you will be having physics 22 classes, around 3 classes per week, chemistry 24, maths 22, biology 22, then also English classes are there, mental ability, numerical ability, general knowledge, current affair classes. All these classes are going to be conducted. So your entire, you can think, entire syllabus be it section 1, section 2, section 3, is being covered in this particular CUET crash course by these amazing master teachers for chemistry, physics, maths, biology, and so many more are there. We could not fit them, but yes, it is there. So let me show you where you can find it. As you are watching this particular video, go to the description box. Make sure you click on this crash course link and you will see this particular crash course, all the subjects, physics, chemistry, maths, English, biology, aptitude, general knowledge, everything is covered. Yep. And you can see the entire schedule. The course has just started. Even if you miss 1 day or 2 days, 3 days, depending on when you are watching this video, you can still watch all the recordings. It will not be erased. Yes, you can utilize the full course till the last date, as many number of times you can watch, download, whatever you want to do. You can see 999 rupees. SHCC coupon code is already applied. Click on buy full course, enter your email ID, register freely, and then click the select the best payment option, whether UPI, credit card, net banking, etc. And you can make the payment, and immediately after some minutes you will be seeing the entire dashboard with the notes, with the live classes, tests, material, everything. So that is the best part about it. Okay, so this crash course is going to help you exclusively for your CUET preparation. I hope this is absolutely clear, right? So I hope now you have got a fair enough idea of what CUET is, why it's so important, and why you should also prepare for it according to the current syllabus and also along with your other competitive exams. All right, so all the best, my dear warriors. Make sure you make the best use of this CUET 2024 crash course as well. Okay, thank you, all the best. And for more such information and updates, make sure you are liking and subscribing, because this is one channel which will help you build your career, which will help you prepare for the exams. God bless all of you. Take care. Captain Shreyas signing off. Hasta la vista.